For this project we'll need some scrap fabric, some yarn in different colors, a crochet hook and some cord. The first thing we're going to do is to wrap the cord with some scrap fabric. I'm using cotton fabric for this project. Place the fabric in an angle and wrap tightly around the cord. Try to make it as evenly and tightly as possible. It's a quite meditative practice to do this. Put on some music or a favorite podcast as you do these preparations. When you get to the end, you can put a needle in it to ensure that it doesn't unravel during your work. Like so. Now it's time to start crocheting. I'm using a cotton yarn for this project, since the fabric is also in cotton. Start with a slip knot and crochet 6 chains. Like so. Then close the chain with a slip stitch. Now we're going to crochet a circle, and for this I'm using half double crochets. I'm riffing and going with the flow here, but if you want to be more exact, you can make a ring out of 12 stitches. Now it's time to attach the cord to the crocheted circle. Catch the cord with a single crochet and wrap the yarn around the cord and close with a chain stitch. This is going to be the pattern throughout the entire project. 1 single crochet and 1 chain. The chain stitch allows the scrap fabric to shine through so that you can see all the colors. Since I'm creating a round shape, I have to keep in mind that I will have to increase once in a while. To do this, you can utilize the pivot technique that I have explained several times before. If you're not familiar with the pivot technique, I'll put a link in the description to a video I made about this technique. It basically means that you can train your eye to see wherever you have to increase or decrease in a freeform crochet project. When you've crocheted an entire round, you just start crocheting in the previous round. This is basically the technique for the entire project, and it will form a spiral. Just remember to increase a couple of stitches every round and you'll be good to go. You can decide how much you want of the same color of fabric and change whenever you feel like it. This way the project will be super colorful when you combine different colored fabric with different colored yarn. Here you can clearly see where I have increased some stitches. Keep in mind that it is the first rounds that need the most increases. Okay, let's change the color of the yarn now. To do this, you just push the crochet hook through the work and catch the second yarn. Pull through and then just continue crocheting with the new yarn. And let a bit of the old yarn run along for a while. And this is how the project looks so far with a bit of red yarn. You can get truly creative with this technique. You can do a mat, a basket, or as in my case, a dog bed. If you run out of cord, you can join two ends by placing them like this and continue wrapping fabric around them. If you want, you can prepare approximately 1 round or 2 with the fabric and then crochet as you go along. This way you can easily change colors and let your mind flow while you create. When you're happy with the size of the bottom, you can just stop increasing stitches and you'll begin to form walls around the bottom. To do this, the only thing you have to do is to stop increasing. It can take a couple of rounds before the crochet project catches up and you're starting to see the walls forming. As the project gets bigger and bigger, it can be quite heavy, so the tip is to sit at a table while you crochet this project. This way you can easily spin and turn the project. Just lay it flat on the surface so that you see what you do. Now I think I'm going to change color again to red, and this is the magic with this project, that you can decide colors on both the fabric and the yarn, and the combination can be really yummy to look at. And here is the final result. I think my dog is really happy with her new bed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.